So Marvel and Disney finally dropped a brand new trailer for Marvel Zombies, which comes out September 24th. Now, we was introduced to this story in the What If series, a multiverse storytelling show that which the Watcher tells us all these stories and shows us what's going down in the multiverse, in which Marvel Zombies is a part of that story. And we was left with more survivors, people like Spider-Man, Ant-Man, and we was left with T'Challa, who all fled Wakanda, trying to create a cure for the virus in order to save the universe. And shout out to all the fallen Avengers who fell ill to the virus and became zombies themselves.
This goes out to all our fallen homies, yo. Come on.
Hey, yo, real talk.
All right.
Now, from the last time we saw the Marvel Zombies episode, we saw that Wanda was taking out everybody, which Zombified Wanda was the boss level bitch for them to beat in this series. And even though we saw that Hulk went toe to toe with her, Zombie Wanda ended up popping up again around season 2, season 3 of What If, but she was only for a brief moment and then they sent her back. But to me, it just implies that Hulk lost that fight against her, and we could possibly get a zombified Hulk, which got to be badass because not only do we have a zombified Wanda Maximoff, who's one of the most powerful mutants around, but you also have a zombified Thanos. And Thanos still knows how to use the gauntlet. Even though these guys are zombies and they're affected, they still know how to use the skills that they have and their attributes. It's like muscle memory. Like zombified Hawkeye still know how to shoot the arrow and not miss. Zombified Doctor Strange still know how to use magic, and same thing with Wanda. She still knew how to use her magic, and that's how she was able to fight off the Avengers, the last survivors of the Avengers, in the last season that we saw of What If, where she basically just went hands on with everybody and just defeated everybody, but they was all able to escape Wakanda, especially with the help of Hope, who was giant man or giant woman at the time, who was able to just carry everybody across hundreds of hordes of zombies and protect them from it, which how Peter, Ant-Man, and T'Challa was able to survive. But in the midst of it, she was infected by it as well and turned into a giant zombie, in which Ant-Man had to watch the love of his life go down like that. Now, because of the sacrifices of Hope, Vision, and possibly Hulk. And I know that Bucky is still out there. Ain't no way that he's dead. Ant-Man, T'Challa, and Spider-Man are able to make it with the cure that Vision whipped up for them in order to save the world. But they're not going to be alone. They're actually going to have help, in which we're finally getting the new Avengers, which is Alexei, and we're finally getting Yelena, who's going to be joining the fight to help them. We're also getting Blade. Blade is finally making his way into the MCU, and he looked badass as hell, which they have him fighting a zombified ghost, and he looks badass doing it. And you know, this is his forte. This is his thing. This is what he do. So he's definitely in the right element, and I can't wait to see him in action. But until then, it's your boy Han Solo, and I'll be back with more content. I'm out.